Older brother locks his little brother outside, but was defeated by a ninja move. My brother went on a date with his little girlfriend. He is so in love. Why did I just witness my 13-year-old brother trying to bottle flip a gallon of milk? How did it go? My little brother at 12:45 a.m. on a security camera. My brother got a photo of his son at the exact moment he stubbed his toe. My brother posted this on his Snapchat, about to be surprising everyone at school tomorrow. Lol, I did not mean anything by that surprise. The cops came and asked me about my post. I got a haircut. Brother, no. If the chicken was seasoned, there would be no confusion. Look at what my 10-year-old brother told his girlfriend. Do you think I'm ugly? A little, but I still love you. My brother just sent me this picture and said, remember who you are. New Year's twins, born just 3 minutes apart, but in different years. Dude left his brother in 2018. My little brother saved up to buy me a ring for my birthday. My brother would walk into my room and leave the door open when he left. Are we sure that everyone should have rights? Like, is that something we are set on? Me trying to explain to people that I am dating my brother. Just because you're not used to it doesn't mean it's weird. I'm giving out rotisserie chickens to trick-or-treaters tonight. Who the hell gave my brother a rotisserie chicken when he went trick-or-treating? She's in timeout for telling her brother that if he don't stop eating all the french fries, he will end up looking like me. My dog is too old to go on walks anymore, so my brother put her in a wheelbarrow and went around the neighborhood. My brother, 18. Don't you hate when you eat almonds and your throat gets scratchy and you feel like you can't breathe? Everyone, that's not how that works. That means you're... Oh no, I'm not allergic. I've eaten them for 18 years. It just always does this. Even though it cost him $2,500, it was still the best prank Josh ever pulled on his twin brother. Do I not look like the younger Asian version of John Wick? You look like his dumb brother, John Wack. Was your brother allowed to take bubble baths when he was younger? Because I feel like he just took his first one. Just got this gem from my brother's girlfriend. Sometimes I get the overwhelming desire to eat 2/3 of a brick. What do you do with the other third? Feed it to my pet brother. So my brother and I were playing hide and seek at JCPenney, and I really could not find this kid until I heard a little sneeze. My roommate's younger brother made a friendship bracelet for my cat, my heart. Get you someone who looks at you the way my brother looks at potatoes. My kitten likes to hide in this jar, and it confuses her brother. This is so cute. My brother, who lives a few states away, sent me a letter through the mail. More handy work by my stupid brother-in-law. My dad just sent me these pictures of my little brother. America, fuck yeah. Oh my fuck, ha ha ha. My brother passed me a note in the middle of dinner. Cat, bird. My brother built his dog a separate room in his house. I cannot believe my 4-year-old brother came into my room pretending to be a doctor and diagnosed me with ugly. My brother and his girlfriend bought this at an art store for $85. Bruh, what the fuck is this? My brother is a physics professor and just sent me an assignment turned in by a real-life college student. I'm a head out. My parents are retiring and want to travel full-time. My brother sent them this suitcase for Christmas, so my brother only has one eye, and one time in art class, the teacher said, draw your neighbor's eye. So he took his fake eye out and sat it on the girl's desk that was sitting next to him, and she screamed and started crying. Your brother is golden. Tom Holland's brother third-wheeling with Zendaya and Tom Holland has me in tears. They probably don't even know he's at the game. Her boyfriend is in the army and could not make it back in time for prom, so her boyfriend's 2-year-old brother took her in his place. Everyone, be sure to check your kids' Halloween candy. My little brother found a parking ticket inside of his Hershey's bar. I forgot I did not have a doorknob, so now I'm locked in my room and my 12-year-old brother is feeding me frosted flakes. Tanny has 13 stickers. Jen gives him 10 more. How many stickers does Jack have? I was helping my little brother. Where the hell does Jack come from? I went in my brother's room just now to talk to him. I laid in his bed and poked at him. Some random girl turned around and said, your brother went to get us food. What the fuck? His older brother came home from the army and surprised him at school during lunch. So this week my 8-year-old brother kept asking for 2 of whatever we gave him for lunch, e.g. 2 sandwiches and whatnot. My mother didn't think any of it, so this afternoon a parent approached her and thanked her for sending lunch for her son while she was at the hospital. My little brother, who's almost deaf, just admitted to the whole family that he will just turn off his hearing aids when he doesn't want to hear us. Like, he be getting yelled at and this boy will simply mute the haters. I think he's a king for that. My smartass of a brother told me he was coming home for Christmas as a surprise, and I have been so stressed keeping it a secret. Then he shows up and I look around waiting for the big reaction. He had told everyone he was coming, but to keep it a secret from everyone else. I heard my brother say he was going to Dairy Queen, so I snuck into his car and he has no idea I'm in here. He asked his friend what he wanted and I popped up from the floor. I was thinking about a milkshake. I have never heard 2 teenage boys scream louder. her. The moment he realized he was now the middle child. My little brother is the coolest person I know, to be honest. This man threw on a whole suit to go to school on his 12th birthday. 12th. One time in high school, my brother took my car and crashed it, got it fixed, and put it back in the driveway, all within 6 hours, on a school day, and he kept it a secret for 4 years. I think that's the most sibling thing ever. Woman calls police on brother for farting on her toothbrush. Growing up with siblings. Come here. Why? Just come here. No, you're gonna hit me. Brother, I must stop you. Brother, you cannot stop me. This is what having a brother is like. The tree deserved an angel. Too bad they put a bitch on the top. Do you trust your brother? Me. Today my little brother, he's 6, put a seashell to his ear and told me the ocean said I'm a nerd. So my brother was doing something weird in the front yard in his underwear, and the next thing I know, do you live in a Sims game? My brother just ran into my room with shaving cream mutton chops with 3 razors between his fingers on each hand and shouted, "I'm Wolver Cream." You think this is a joke? I swear I will do this every single time one of my little brothers graduates from somewhere. Just learned from my mum that my brother is contributing so heavily to chocolate milk sales at the local supermarket that they've requested to be notified when he leaves for college so that they don't overstock. My brother came into my room like this and said, "I'm making some changes in my life." My brother got a new phone. Look at what he took with the wide angle lenses. Birthday card from my brother, feeling loved. To do, give birthday card to idiot. A guy I know from work took his sons to Hooters for the first time and captured this. Christopher, my brother took my quote. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. It's up to you to decide what you do with them. My little brother just dragged the hell out of me. Face masks make me 10 times hotter. 10 times 0 is still 0. My brother has been working on a mashed potato Cybertruck for over an hour. Why is Billie Eilish's brother dating someone that looks exactly like Billie? Weird. How to break someone's neck. My brother is not moving. Help. I bought my dumb brother a crock pot so he doesn't starve in college, and he does this. My little brother, me, tell mum you're hungry and you want a McDonald's. Y'all, my 14-year-old little brother prepared this meal for my husband and I. I hope you paid him. OMG, my brother went on his first date tonight. This makes my heart so happy. My brother didn't want a cake for his birthday, so he wanted birthday bread, because I'm still in awe from how my brother and his girlfriend came for Halloween. My mum is so mad. She's like, "Why does your brother post such dumb memes?" This is what she was mad about. Industrial revolution. Please sir, we are starving. Oh fuck, my arm! I'm looking for my colleague, Wreck-It Ralph. Have you seen my friend, Ralph? Ralph, are you coming, brother? Character development. Brother and sister. It's a tender relationship. Not gonna lie, I thought they were both chicken tenders. I don't know, my relationship with my siblings is always either, yo, I will help you hide the body, or do not even breathe in my direction. There is no in between. My autistic brother was sad that Blockbusters was closing down, so my parents made him a mini one at home for him. This couple had 3 sets of twins and a little girl. Later in life, if her boyfriend cheats, he's going to get one confusing beating. Ran into my 17-year-old brother in the kitchen at 1 a.m. last night, and when I asked him what he was doing, he just shrugged and said, "These are my roaming hours," and walked off. My dad and brother recreated this photo 28 years later. Is it cool having a police officer brother? Can you shut down a girl's birthday party and arrest her for underage drinking because she broke my heart? Hell yeah, send me an address. Fathers casually dropping the craziest law of their lives in the middle of a conversation. My brother and I, trying to piece together our dad's life based on random information he casually brings up once and then never mentions again. My brother vacuum sealed the only scissors in the house. My brother gave me this cup as a gift. My brother made me the birthday cake from Sleeping Beauty. My brother has decided to start defying the laws of physics. Is that a waffle egg? What? When you're fighting with your brother and your dad suddenly appears. Nike socks with heels. My brother getting the groceries. 2 sisters and a brother got matching tattoos. Stop barking or you will end up like your bro. I just tried to show my older brother something while my little brother tried to show me something. Poetic cinema in motion. The color alignment implies that the littlest brother is going to eat the older brother's phone. That's just what little brothers do. My brother said, "I've spoiled all these girls and friends, and I haven't spoiled you." That's not how it should be. All materialistic things aside, I have a great brother. My older brother coming downstairs to help me beat Matt on Wii Sports. Matt is just, he's overpowered. I stopped trusting women when my girlfriend introduced my brother to me as her cousin. What the fuck? Girl in novel. Hi, my older brother who was 17 years old and popular. Do you want breakfast? Oh brother, yes. Remember when mom died when you were 4 and our dad is an alcoholic? I was nervous and I just really like you, so maybe after school tomorrow, If you're down, we can go out sometime. Let me know. That's really sweet, but I only see you like a brother. Like a stepbrother. What the fuck? What? People always say Chance is my brother. What do y'all think? You look like his annoying little cousin. Opportunity the singer. Tom looks like Eminem's younger and lesser known brother, Skittles. Having a younger brother or sister can raise your blood pressure by more than 5%. I just heard my mum tell my brother, when you die, you will go outside and garden until your father says you're done. And it took me a second to realize that my brother was playing a video game. And this was not a theological discussion. Purgatory. Hey, if you teach your parrot to say parrot, it's probably as close as you'll get to owning a Pokemon. My brother tells me a story about his roommate's parrot, and that everyone who came to the house would say, "You're a bird," to it, so the bird would repeat the phrase back, no big, until one day my brother was alone in the house and heard it say, very quietly, "I'm a bird." My brother almost dropped a plate. My girlfriend's little brother always randomly texts me from her phone or from I love this kid and the bond we're building. Me, hits rock bottom. Well, it can't get any worse. Rock bottom's older brother. Is this the guy that hit you? Oh no. Just heard my brother shout over his gaming headset, "And who the he double fuck are you?" My dumb brother brought home the Little Caesar sign. Damn thing is like 6'3". I like big butts, and I cannot lie. My brother also likes big butts, but cannot tell the truth. How will you escape our dungeon? My brother has been photoshopping Skeletor into the background of random vacation pictures for over 10 years. His wife still hasn't figured it out yet. Me, standing outside the Domino's at 2 a.m, waiting for the employee that looks like my dead brother to get off his shift so I can talk to him about Super Mario. I'm about to transmute a copy of Pokemon X for myself. Wish me luck. Okay, bad news. My left leg is gone, and so is my brother. I'm really mad at how accurate this is. A moment of silence for our fallen bearded brother who sacrificed himself for the sake of this disgustingly accurate illustration. My brother told me about a dream where Walmart was holding a contest where you could meet Goku, but only if you made it through the Jello tunnel. This kid was gifted with the best name ever, and he's using it wisely. Cash Money, Blake's brother, Blake Money. My brother renamed himself to Zoom in a Zoom call with his teacher and requested access to the teacher's computer. The teacher saw Zoom is requesting access to your computer and clicked allow. Harvard. Bro, you want a scholarship. When I was 4, I was epileptic and had a seizure. My grandpa and his brother took me to Mexico, cut open a goat, put me inside of it. Never had a seizure again. My son has been away all week on a school trip. I asked my daughter, "Do you miss your brother?" She looked at me, puzzled, and said, "Isn't he in his room all week?" Bro, my little brother got a scratch and he was all crying, and I was like, "Oh, do you want one of the band-aids I use for my shots? They have cute emojis on them." And through his tears, he goes, "That's cringe. I'm dead. Is Mario okay?" Mario is reflecting on life, wondering why there is so much fighting and bloodshed, having to fight people like his brother and lover on the battlefield, and getting his ass handed to him on a regular basis. It's too much. His spirit is broken. Me, telling my little brother that blue fire means it's cold. My brother, about to touch the stove. Brendan, my brother, has just won his semi-final match to advance to the world's finals in his age group. He lost at this exact point 2 years ago, so after winning, he started crying. He ended up becoming a Pokemon world champion. My brother-in-law is cuddling with his baby daughter on the couch and refusing to move unless she moves, because he knows these snuggles are numbered, and that is 100% a man who knows his priorities. My brother pays for his own separate Wi-Fi in the house and won't give anyone else in the house the password for it, because he pays for the privilege of having Wi-Fi all to himself, so his Netflix and PlayStation will never run slow. The mountain with his brothers is the definition of, bro, you thought. You're the town's superhero. Your greatest enemy is the town's supervillain. However, secretly, you're both brothers. This is not anything tragic, as your whole destructive rivalry is actually just a massive prank on your third brother, the mayor. Finally, a realistic sibling relationship in the media. My brother tried to pick up a banana to make it look like he was talking on the phone, but all of the bananas in a bunch came up with it, and he just looked at me and went, "I guess it's a conference call. A++ recovery. Don't encourage him." My daughter came downstairs and gave me the last bite of her favorite candy. She had learned to share. I was proud. Then her brother came downstairs asking who ate his candy. We did, my daughter declared. She'd learned to share blame, and I was even prouder. Please look at what my dad sent me this morning. I cannot even. So Dave was out walking his dog, and there was this couple walking towards him with a white version of his dog. Turns out they are brothers and sisters from the same litter, but instead of just playing like they do with other dogs, look at this. My mother handed me £20. Take your brother to see a movie for his birthday. Keep him out until 2 while your father and I set up his surprise party. That day, day, I realized my brother was the favorite twin. My brother turned 25, so I bought him this cake. You know what's better than 24? 8-year-old me with one of my 3 older bros walking me home from school. 1980. Guys, my brother is currently screaming at my parents because someone hacked his RuneScape account and he needs $200 to get it back. When your 8-year-old brother pulls off the greatest executed face swap you've ever seen. Siblingless writers. Hey sis. Hey little bro. I'm right, and I should say it. Wait, how are people with siblings greeting each other then? Hey dog. I am not a dog. Yes you are, and mom wants to talk to you. Do you ever see your sibling and just have this overwhelming urge to smack them for no reason? Like, my brother will walk into the room and I'm like, oh man, I guess I have to end you. My brother's friend was starting to apply for colleges, and one of the colleges he applied to required a 3-page essay explaining what daring meant to them. So, being the clever person he was, on each page he wrote one word with huge font. This is daring, and he later got accepted. This is my favorite story on Tumblr. My brother is friends with this girl who works at the same place he does, and whenever she drops by at our house, she just goes straight up to his room, and then they take a nap for a few hours. That's the kind of friendship I aspire to have someday. Never mind, they were definitely not napping yesterday. Would you slap your sister or bro for 1 million? I would hit my brother in the face with a spinning heel kick for $60. My brother just walked into my room and he had a light bulb in his mouth, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, I was having a light snack, and leaves. I'm done. My son Egg and his brother Cheese. Why are they not both your sons? Why is Cheese not given the son title? I don't like him. My brother and me listening to our parents fight when the word divorce. This is so fucking dumb. Poor Luigi, always the lesser brother. This is not fair. Rare picture of North American brothers preparing to hibernate. My half brother is 6'3". Christ, imagine if he were a full brother. Brother, may I have one spaghetti? When you don't trust your siblings. Nick Jonas proposes with a 200k ring, books a palace for the weekend, has multiple $1 million wedding ceremonies. Joe Jonas, in Las Vegas with ring props for rings, has Diplo as his wedding photographer. There are 2 types of siblings. Brother, may I have some honey? Brother, no. Big brother is always watching. My 7-year-old little brother just drew this. What does this mean? It means he's not your brother anymore. Get out of the house. Man arrested after he lured his brother into the woods and tried to end his life. His brother must have been his barber. It is next to impossible to write realistic sibling dialogue. I just passed my brother on the stairs, and instead of greeting each other like human beings, I said, born survivor, and he said, YouTube rewind. Let's set it to rewind. Like, you ain't gonna find that shit in a novel. What was the highest waste of money that you don't regret? With my first paycheck, I bought a $900 wedding cake. Me and my brother had no way to get it home since it did not fit on our skateboards. We just had a cake fight in the parking lot. My brother passed away shortly after that. I still think about that day whenever I'm sad. I will never forget the time my brother missed the bus and wrote my mother this note. I missed the bus. As your son, I regret to inform you that I've missed the bus. I've missed my means of transportation. I know you must be on a roller coaster of emotions right now, but rest assured, I have decided to stay home. This was a tough decision to make while you were gone for 20 minutes. I'm probably in my bed thinking about the fact I can't go to school, so please don't interrupt me. If you require any further assistance, please see the pros and cons chart on the back side. Pros: first day home this quarter. Today was going to be a bad one. Can't get over my hair. Cons: might become a habit. You have to call the school and tell them I've gotten ill. Why couldn't I be born with an older brother who is my best friend and has hot friends that flirt with me and drives me to places like McDonald's when I'm sad and punches rude boys in the face for me? My brother once sat on me and farted until I passed out. My brother duct taped me to a treadmill and turned it to the highest setting once. When I was 4, my brother locked me in a ferret cage for an hour on Christmas Eve. The thing about siblings is I wanted a dog and then a younger brother instead, and you love them and would die for them, but you're also ready to take them out at any second, zero hesitation, because you're forced to spend all of your time with these other humans for like the first 20 years of your life. All that love and anger manifests itself into sarcasm and arguments and tricking them into doing stupid shit that you knew would end bad, and it's all surrounded by a constant refrain of don't tell mum. Ah yes, the solar eclipse, that glorious event every few years when Apollo does something so incredibly stupid. Artemis has to yell at him in broad daylight in front of half of the world. When you yell at your brother so hard that it makes the world go dark for several minutes. Just found out my brother has a 21-year-old girlfriend, and when I meet her tomorrow, I'm going to talk in a toddler voice and say things like, are you on TikTok? And is it time for Jewel? Oh, my brother and I love each other so much. This is grim, but please know that if I die, you're my life insurance beneficiary. Thanks, you are mine too. 2. Grieving dog won't stop cuddling pillow of brother who passed away. He wanted to play with his brother one last time. Rest in peace.